Golden.
Very pretty. That's the restaurant where they're sat on the water there. I love this beach so much. We're gonna have a midnight swim.
Hello guys, thank you for joining me on my latest adventure. I am back in my favourite place, which is of course Greece, Paros specifically. It's my first morning here in Paros, but I've actually spent a couple of nights in Greece already. So I always find the best way to get to Paros is to fly into either Santorini or Mykonos. We flew into Mykonos this time and we spent one evening there, and it was a really lovely evening. I definitely recommend a hotel that we were staying at. It is a lot busier in Paros now because it's been voted the best island in Europe of 2025. So it's very much a busier place than what I'm used to. However, we are here in September, so it lessens the crowd a little bit. But it's also really amazing to see the smaller islands get busier. I know it's frustrating if you travel somewhere and like the secret gets out, but I also love the fact that so many more people are able to enjoy this beautiful island because it really is one of my favorites. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I've been to Greece now 28 times, and I've been to Paros specifically 8 times. This is my 8th time, so it's definitely an island that I love. Doing something a little bit different this time though. We're not staying in a hotel, we're staying in like a villa complex situation, and our villa is quite spectacular because I'm here on a girls trip. So we've got this little breakfast area behind me, and I'll now give you a full tour of the villa itself because it's a beautiful villa. If you're planning to come here with friends or maybe 2 couples or a group of girls like we are, this is actually perfect. So first of all, it has this huge outdoor space where we had our breakfast this morning, and then it's got this absolutely massive pool. I mean, the camera's not doing it justice right now, but it's as big as any hotel pool that I've stayed in. It's got 4 sun lounges, and then this is the villa itself. So we've got 1 bedroom here, which is Sophie's bedroom. Let me peek in. I'm pretty sure she's up and ready for the day. Can I show you in there? Yeah, you can kind of see. So that's the bed and the bathroom. Then the living space I'll go into afterwards. Then we've got our bedroom on the edge right here. It also has this really cute outdoor bathroom. So we're very much getting the feel of staying in a luxury 5-star resort, but we have it all to ourselves. So this is the little toilet area, and then it's got an outdoor shower, and then we've got the pool behind us. Like, it's a really good find, I think. I'll put all of the details of it in the description box below, of course, but we are ready and raring to go to the beach right now. So I think we're gonna go to Punda Beach because we just want to like have a good swim. And what I love about Punda Beach is it is shallow for a really long time, so you can just wade out and frolic and all that fun stuff. Before we head to the beach, I need to have my breakfast. So we basically just drove to a little bakery to get breakfast this morning, and I have one of these like amazing cream puff cinnamon pies. Oh, it feels good to be back in Greece. And a cappuccino Freddo. Cappuccino? Cappuccino Freddo. I still didn't say it right. Cappuccino Freddo. So obviously we hired a car. You need your own set of wheels in Paros. I would say you need your own set of wheels for any Greek island in my opinion, but especially if you are in Paros because it's an island that needs to be explored. We got ourselves a little Citroen automatic and we just pre-booked it before we got on the ferry over. Here's our little baby, and here's my 2 babies. Oh my gosh, you look so gorgeous! Let me just sing. Yeah. Yes. So this is Punda Beach. It's actually an organised beach club, but because this wasn't here the first few years that I came, I just set my towel up in this little area here, which is obviously completely free of charge and also very beautiful. Like, this is the best part of the beach, I think, in terms of like swimming. So that's what we gonna do. The only thing you do need to be aware of though if you're coming here is that there's no shade. So you have to be very aware of the fact that you need your SPF on, your hat, whatnot, and just like come in here, have a good swim and then scurry off. Unless you like being in the sun all day, but that's just not for us. I love this beach so much. Okay, fresh from the beach, we've come in for a little food shop, just snacky bits, because obviously we're going to be eating out, but we wanted some snacks for in the villa. If you're in Greece, absolute must is their cucumbers, their tomatoes, and their onions. Definitely getting some of these bad boys. I had to get some Nescafe because this is my gal. Instant coffee are us. Okay, we'll get some just for you to try, yeah. Oh, is there different vanilla? No, we'll get these ones.
Pretty good spread.
after the fruits of our labour at the supermarket. Here's what we've cooked up. Essentially eggs, and everything else has just got picky bits because it's a girls' trip and that's the way it works.
We just spent the entire afternoon by the pool and now we're all dressed up for Sophie's birthday. We're heading into the town of Naoussa, which is the main port town here, and it's so beautiful. We're actually heading in quite early so we can do a little bit of a shop, have some drinks and then have dinner by the water.
Just did well, she's the dumbest girl.
How the story ends. Too bad that you couldn't see each other's world. You're the state of what you said, see you later, boy.
Did you guys have your shows? No, because I'm driving. Living her best life. Living her best life. One. It's a bit weird, but technically you're allowed.
I love bringing my friends to a place that I already know and love and them loving it.
Yeah, we love it.
Hi, actually, can I try the golden slicker? Yeah, thank you. This was an absolute must-have. Phyllo wrapped feta with honey and sesame. And then I've gone for a avocado salad. We have a very cute view, by the way, of the water. We're sat underneath this little nook. It's the name of the restaurant. And once again, my babes.
We have just been for dinner and the girls keep saying, quite rightly so, especially with the scene that we're in right now, that they feel like they're in Universal Studios. It's kind of the vibe, right? It's like, this can't be real. It is, however.
Could be the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Yeah.
Good morning. We are dressed ready to go for lunch. We had a really nice slow morning here at the apartment, which was lovely. Last night we went into Naoussa, and do you know what? It's so nice taking your friends somewhere that you know and love that they've never been to, and just like watching their reaction and who can't fall in love with Naoussa. It's such a beautiful Greek town, probably one of my favourites. And it was okay in terms of the busyness, right? So Paros is super, super busy, especially busier than what I'm used to, because it's been voted the best island in Europe for 2025. So it's crazy busy now. However, we're here in September. So it's the end of the season. So it's busy enough that the vibe is still very much here, but it's not too busy. So we were really lucky. We could just rock up to a restaurant and get a seat for 3 of us to have dinner. So we had a really nice dinner. And then we just enjoyed the town. We went shopping, we got friendship rings. I love that. And then, yeah, just a little wander around. Wasn't a big night. I think we're gonna make more of a night of it this evening. But today we're gonna go to Aliki Beach. One of my favorite little beachside restaurants is in Aliki Beach. The beach itself is pretty, but it's like a family orientated situation. But they have a little string of restaurants on the water, and the balcony, which is where I'm suggesting we go, is physically on the water. So you can like sit on the sea whilst you're eating. Has amazing fresh fish and whatnot for the girlies. Obviously I'll just be having my Greek salad. But yeah, that's the plan of action today. And then I think we're just gonna go beach hopping afterwards.
That's the restaurant where they're sat on the water there.
Is that the one for us?
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that?
Go on, gal. Get the cheese and jam in here.
Oh my god.
It's delicious.
Would you imagine this with like
cheese
with
croquettes, tomato fritters, grilled vegetables,
veggie
Greek
night
salad.
centre?
You know it's way too late. Regretting our mistakes. You got so head over heels crazy. Need to apologize. We went too far this time.
We were just driving back to the villa and then we saw a sign that said cliff, beach, windless. And we were like, okay, that sounds good. However, the road that we're driving down is a little bit questionable. But if it's a windless beach, we'll take it. How pretty. All right, we've driven in and this was the light at the end of the tunnel. It actually does look pretty windless, to be fair. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? I love all the different colours as well. I just love Greece so much.
I love you when I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer,
I am quite literally obsessed with this beach. What a perfect little find. And I'd never been here before. I love this about the Greek islands, that you can literally just keep exploring them, and no matter how small or big the island is, there's always something new. There's actually a little bit of a setup here as well. So Cliff itself, I think, is like a little restaurant, but otherwise we just laid our towels down as per usual. This is one thing I love about Paros specifically. It has so many gorgeous beaches, and most of them are just completely free-for-all situations. There aren't many that have shade, but there are actually a few trees here. So you can park yourself underneath a tree. And yeah, this will be your setup for the day. It's gorgeous. Just came back from the beach and had a little swim in the pool and then a shower in the outdoor shower, which was divine. And now I'm having myself a little snack before we head out to dinner. Just some remnants of our girl lunch yesterday. Is this not heaven? Right here I've got cucumber breadsticks, egg, and of course hummus, and this view. By the way, this pool is the absolute perfect temperature. It is so nice. You just want to be in it at all times, is the only problem. And I feel like we've got like half an hour to get ready, but snack and swim first always. Dinner!
The Last Supper!
Oh my goodness, look at the moon this evening. We're gonna have a midnight swim. Has to be done. I've been to Paros 6 times now, and I've never eaten here. Today's the day. Girls trip allows Okay, I've gone for the Barbarossa salad, and Lily has gone for some sushi, soy sauce, chocolates, lovely. It's a really nice atmosphere actually. I'll give them that. And there's a gentleman wandering around selling oysters from a bucket, which is quite cool. Look at this little pussycat on the boat. I can't. Especially because pussycats are scared of the water. He's loving life, this one. Good morning. Today is leaving day for me. The girls are actually staying an extra night, but I'm going home because I'm going to Guernsey in a couple of days, and I have a work commitment tomorrow, so I'm leaving a day early, which means I'm hopping on the ferry back to Mykonos myself. So I'm just dropping off the hire car stressfully because I didn't get petrol on the way back, and then I needed to find a place. And it's bizarre because when you're driving as like a group, the second you're then on your own, you're like, oh my gosh, how do I manage this? And my phone wouldn't plug into the car, but I managed it. I filled the car up with petrol. I'm sat now waiting to get the little like minibus to the ferry itself. But oh my goodness, I love Paros so much. I was saying when I was in the sea earlier, because we had a little dip, I can't see this being my last trip this summer. I hope it's not. If I can do it, I will definitely come back this summer because I just love Greece so much. And this was a really short trip because it was just my friend's birthday rather than like a big trip for me. But it was amazing to go to Paros. But anyways, let's get on the ferry because the ferry's been moved already by half an hour. I had to get out of the car because they're like checking it for the like rental return. But the ferry, has been moved by half an hour. And I actually was cutting it quite fine already. I booked a flight like just 2 hours from when the ferry gets in. So fingers crossed for me. Obviously this will not be in real time, but I'm hoping I can get a taxi when I get there, because to pre-book a taxi it was like £90, which is insane. It's a 10-minute journey. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a taxi straight to the airport from the port. But yeah, I've now got like an hour and 35 minutes to make it from the port to the airport. Well, to make it for the flight basically, to get on the flight. But I think that should be fine because I've only got hand luggage. So you only really need to get there an hour before. But yeah, just hope there's a taxi at the airport. Whilst on the ferry, I decided not to risk it, so I just googled a bunch of Mykonos taxi cabs and pre-arranged one to pick me up from the port. It was actually super easy and only €35, so tip from the top there. And you'll be pleased to know I did in fact make it to the airport on time. I forgot to sign out of the vlog though, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in my next adventure.